What did Huey Lewis and the News say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Don't need red fives, don't need shame, don't need no Yakuman to win this game. It's pog and it's tricky in Tenpai sometimes, but when you draw the red five, that's when you brain off and shove. That's when you brain off and shove. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. Oh my goodness, it's so bright. It's so bright. Not being in the shadow realm for once in my GD life. He's done it. He's back. He's no longer playing as the Joker. Folks, my name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Today, we're going to go back into the Jade Room. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, we managed to play some responsible Billy Bean baseball. I think that we've been sitting in the Shadow Realm for so long. We've been accustomed, not in a My Fair Lady, I've been accustomed to her face, hashtag musical theater reference. Not in a good way, but we've gotten accustomed to a scarcity mindset where we just naturally will assume we're not going to win this round. And we can't have that, okay? We got to play with some confidence. Right Lord's name is just guilty. Folks, as we load in, let me just say this. If you like the song and you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps out me and the channel a lot. Certainly not my enunciation, but like it helps out me and the channel a lot. Our featured comment of the day is Melissa Gumi. What the heck? I just got a Tenhou blessing of heaven whilst watching this vid. Yusong, thank you. First of all, congratulations, Aurora. That means you were dealt a winning hand. You were just dealt, like, on your first draw, you got a dub. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. Second of all, if you're comfortable with it, drop it in the Discord. I want to see what that looks like. I want to see what the cool winning screen for that looks like. That's not something that I've ever encountered in Riichi Mahjong. It is something that is like, it keeps me hopeful though. You know what I mean? Like in Riichi Mahjong, if you're down by like 30,000 points and it's South 4, you're legally not allowed to give up. Why? You could always get a blessing of heaven. God could literally, and this is very unlikely. We've seen how freaking vindictive the big guy up above is, if you know what I mean. We've seen how vindictive this friend is. The friend was the first word that came to mind, actually. And so we don't expect it. But we at the same time, we must acknowledge its presence. We must acknowledge that blessing of heaven could in fact happen. Now, this hand, pretty decent. It's green dragon, nothing. It's green dragon, nothing else in our hand is that valuable. But you know what? That is a-okay. Hopefully we can just get into Tenpai. Oh, chi here? You think I won't chi here? Don't know what that voice is, but you know what? That's okay. Legally distinct Morty from Richard and Mortimer of Rick. Oh, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. We're one tile away from that. That's a perfect tile to get. Look at the perfect freaking line. Me and Mark Rutsu. This ridiculous pace. And then take the grenade launcher. It's a James Bond speedrunner reference, folks. I don't know. I reference Streets. What is it? 212, 313, whatever. It sounds like a Bible verse, but it's just a speedrunner meme video. I reference that all the time. I hope people like it as much as my brain likes it, you know? Anyway, how am I doing outside of the game? Thank you so much for asking. Okay, my significant other, we were walking outside after lunch. First of all, terrible decision. Today it was like 85 degrees outside. I'm wearing a black shirt. My hair is dark. I'm a roasted potato right now, okay? I'm genuinely, I feel like a hot potato. Oh! Guilty indeed, are you? Ooh. Left Lord, Red Dragon, Dora, Red 5. Literally me, but stronger. Me, Green Dragon only. I mean, Right Lord dealt into, what, 6,800 points ultimately? Yeah, they're not... It's still dealing into less than a manga. They're chilling. They're absolutely chilling. So, Left Lord remains the dealer. That's a little unfortunate for us, but we can deal with that. This hand is okay. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, this hand is pretty chill. The south wind is the Dora indicator, so I don't really believe in the keep for southern wind. I like the west wind though. This one I like. I like having a Dora. Another Dora would go pretty oingo boingo in this hand. Sure, random tiles. We'll take some random tiles too. We need some more shapes to win this hand anyway. All right, Left Lord's pogging off. They got another dragon triplet, and let's try to double run Right Lord again. It's our special technique. We took a walk outside. It's very, how do you pronounce this? Effing inhospitable outside. I'm literally roasting. My significant other, she hit me with the intervention. She was like, Yusong, you okay, sometimes I have to be careful what I say. Sometimes, like, okay, this is very tricky. Sometimes lately my significant other has been saying to me, don't tell, like, if you tell the video that I said this, like sometimes I'll say, Beth told me that, like, you know, the chemtrails are actually dangerous, and she's like, no, I didn't. Like you're gonna make me sound like you know, whatever. And this is the, you know, this is a chemtrails agnostic kind of a streaming community. I just want to throw that out there. but you know, we, like like, for example, she was telling me about how, like, she was telling me about how, like, you know, she was watching some gardening videos on YouTube, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna get a big bucket and fill it with soil and put, like, a cherry tomato plant in there. Sounds like a lot of fun. Sounds like a great way to spend a weekend. And then we can have cherry tomatoes. Huge pot. And I'm not even a fan of cherry tomatoes, but it's just, like, incredible to see something grow, right? Hey, that's why I got my YouTube analytics, baby. Okay, that's nothing. But she was like, you know, fertilizer. I was reading a thing, but, like, don't tell the stream about this, because if it's wrong, then they're gonna think I'm, like, extremely wrong. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I have to be like, but she was telling me that she saw someone else say that, like, the weeds that we think of as weeds, like the clovers in your lawn, they might not actually be. I'm folding this, like, right? Like, genuinely, aren't I effing just folding this? I have nothing. I'm 9,000. I'm huge out. I am huge out. And for that reason, sharks, go frick yourself. I'm outie 9,000. You're not gonna catch me pushing this hand. No. I do not pawn this hand. I do not pawn. I do not go for this hand. So sometimes, and I understand, if I were in her position, I would feel the exact same way. Like, can you please not tell people all these things as if I believe them very strongly? Sometimes I'll just see something online. I'm not even sure if it's true, but, like, you know, I want to tell you about it. And then if you tell the stream about it, they might think that you know, I would feel the exact same way. A crossword, she in 2 5 circles in a row. What was the point of this? Oh, yeah. We're walking outside, and my significant other, she hits me with it. What happened? Oh my god. The double run again? Leftward remains the dealer, by the way. Leftward remains the dealer. And now Guilty is in the mix. Now Guilty is definitely in the mix. Prevalent win red 5. And they pay out 5,200. It's not like anyone's dealing into monster hands. Left Lord's accumulating, like, a decent lead while this is all happening, though. This is like the closest I've ever been to emoting at a table. Why? Because it's, like, funny. You know what I mean? Like, this is extremely funny. This is a Tenhou hand if you've ever seen a Tenhou hand. I pawn this tile, I pawn this tile, I pawn this tile, I pawn this tile. Like, I absolutely... Ooh! Okay, I mean, maybe 7 pairs. We're 1 tile away from a 7 pairs hand. But I'm telling you right now, like, if Green Dragon comes out, like, tell me how to say no to this. I feel like I definitely smashed the like and subscribe button. We're walking outside. I'm roasting. And then my significant other is like, do you want to do something? She doesn't say it like this. Can I just wildly mischaracterize how she said it? Okay, what I was gonna say was, like, she's like, you wanna do something about your stream background, and she did not say it like that. Okay, she absolutely did not say it like that. She was just like, hey, do you ever you think any about your stream background? And then she did say in a joking manner, because it kind of looks like, you know, Fuwakoko's, like, holding you hostage and making you record, you know? And I'm like, yeah, that's the vibe. You know what I mean? That's the vibe. But no, in a non-facetious way, I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah, like, yeah, definitely. I definitely want to do something. I'm just, like, you know, lazy and overwhelmed. The Yusong story, right? The classic. And so we were brainstorming ideas. Okay, for a while, I was really high on pot news. Okay, nothing. That's just nothing. Go ahead and boo me. Honestly, go ahead and boo me. I deserve these boos. Could just... She here? This hand is nothing, though. This hand is nothing. This is a miserable bag of bones we got going on right now. Yeah. I don't ever. Oh, and then what am I doing? I gotta go for the 7 pairs. Oh, my... Oh, you sung. I clicked the 6, but I meant to click the 7. And then Right Lord cuts the door. What are you smoking right now? Holy moly, what is going on? And Right Lord is in 10. So what do they push with? They just pushed with a red dragon only double-sided weight, and they cut the door despite all of that. I don't like that. But I guess they're a Saint-level player. Oh, okay, all right. And so for a while, I was like high on like, oh, let me get some wooden slats back there. You know what I mean? Like wood, thin wood, and then like a little bit of like black, and then thin wood, and then a little bit of black, and then that would be how I do it. Here is where I'm landing on that. Okay. I don't think I can, because for my thumbnails, here's what happens. I switch to this camera angle. I go, oh, and then I use Photoshop, right? I use Photoshop to do a little snipping, if you catch my drift. I do I just click the remove background button, and it removes the freaking background. I know. But in the past, so before, when we were at old Yusong HQ, my last place, like, I was getting very frustrated because I had the foam squares in the background, and they were very dark. They were like dark gray, but you know, on camera they just showed up as black. And then whenever I tried to do remove background, it'd be like my head and then like a giant piece of acoustic foam, and I'm like, that's not me, Photoshop. That's not me. I don't like what you're trying to say, but that's not me. That's not me. You know. So if I were to do the wooden slats, it would be a nightmare for Photoshop and the remove background tool. I am 99.99% that would be the case. I've been around the block a couple of times, okay? I just know the limitations of Adobe software, and or at least I think I do. I'm not like confident, but I'm like, oh, maybe. One tile away from the sick, nastiest Riichi of my entire adult life. Okay, show me a 4 of... Oh my god, 4 of bamboo goes wild. Riichi, Pinfu, Red 5, Tenhou, Sanshoku. 18,000 points in the dealer's seat. 18,000? 18,000? Hang on. If I chi here, it's a double pair weight or a single tile weight? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I'm doing that whatsoever. Right Lord cheat into a 2-3-4. Okay, and a white dragon. Don't get me wrong. I would love to win this hand, but not via the 8 of circles. Maybe via like the 2 of circles or something, a Hakutua or something. Maybe like a 4 of bamboo. 4 of bamboo would be heat. We have the Sanshoku chance available to us. Mixed triple sequence. The Sanshoku blinders are off today, okay? That's the power of the... I mean, this is not... Oh my god. There's a freaking nightmare over here. Sorry for yelling. This is Tenhou. Red 5, Riichi. I could Riichi here. Riichi, Tenhou, Red 5. I mean, I don't love it. I don't hate it either. Okay, maybe we just Riichi this hand. Okay, a Crosslord is not gonna Riichi. 3 of circles comes out here, by the way. 3 of circles actually looks like a perfectly safe discard, or like a decently safe discard into Right Lord's hand. Oh my god. Oh! And the door is the 6, and I see none of them. None. 6 left. Beef. Oh yeah, and then the 3 deals in anyway. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it is perfect. Pawn to get back into Tenpai because I'm a freak. I'm in Furitent. Turn this video off right now. Turn this video. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and I pay out the dealer penalty. Yeah. Okay, the most deserved hand of all time. Yep. And the most deserved. Yep. The most punishing deserved Hanima. Oh, I pay out 6,000? I pay 6,000 just to watch? I pay 6,000 just to watch. Here's what I'm thinking for the background, okay? Floating shelves. How do we think? A gasp falls over the audience. No one's ever suggested that idea before. Let me know in the comment section down below if you would be okay with some floating shelves. If there are any interior decorators in the community, this is now is your time to rise up, because I desperately, could use the advice. And it's more important than when someone's dying on a plane and they're like, is there a doctor on this plane? If there's an interior decorator in this community, we needed your help yesterday. We genuinely needed your help yesterday. People, I mean, I don't think the void is bad. I think it's like fairly okay. It's like clean, It's not like good, but it's like decently clean. Hang on. Is this hand anything? I'm 2 tiles away from Tenpai, but like it could be Tenhou, right? And I think this is sickening, but I chi, yeah, not that, but I chi into a 3 of characters. For surezies. I think I chi into a 3 of characters. That's the only tile I open up my hand for. Otherwise, I'm going sicko mode. Yeah. This is fine. So what do we want to draw into? Very easy. 3 of characters goes so redonkulous mode, it's not even funny. 3 of characters once discarded. I don't like seeing that, but you know what? That's okay, because then we could call Riichi, Pinfu, Red 5, and a decent chance at Tanya, too, right? Cloudy with a chance of meatballs, decent with a chance of Tanya. We'd be waiting for a 1, a 4, or a 7 in the circle suit. And that 4 and that 7 could come out. You know, it's definitely still possible. So we're going to maybe decide on something for the background. But it might still be a while. It might still be a while, you know? Have you, like, things are just, the economy's bad right now. And it's all, and so Yusong grew up in a world where it's like, oh, if we don't need to buy it, we're never buying that thing. And I don't even think that that's, like, the worst way to grow up necessarily. But I'm definitely, I'm feeling that right now. I'm feeling the effects of that in my adult life. All right, a crossword. Green Dragon, Red 5. Sure. Sure, absolutely. What else is going on in my life? I think that's it. Oh, you know what? Today is a laundry getting kind of a day. And I need to tell you, this is the advice episode, okay? Whenever we wash our blankets, I don't know what happened. Right, Lord, just called Riichi. I don't really understand why this happens, but whenever we pull our blankets out, they're not like, they're dry, but they got like a weird like dust or like, it feels like they got film on them or something. You know what I mean? It feels like they're a little like, ooh, like icky for some reason. And I don't really understand why that is the case. They're not waiting with a 1-3, right? No, a bunch of the ones are visible. And then, but I don't think I'm supposed to chi here. I know, dude. I want to as well. I don't think I'm. And then the pair of the 2s is very, very unlikely. But what am I fighting for? Genuinely, look at me in the eyes right now. What am I fighting for? Tanya Pinfu Red 5. I mean, that's not that bad. But I think we're far away from that. It's not like a bird in the conceptual realm is worth 0 in the bush, if you will. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Point is, I don't really want to push this in. I am sitting in last. Does anybody notice that, though? I am sitting in last, but I don't want to go up against Right Lord's Riichi. I don't want to even go up against a Cross Lord's freaking Green Dragon Red 5. I just... Oh, come on. All right, if I draw into 6 of bamboo, I guess, it doesn't matter. Okay, Cross Lord's going to assume... At least Right Lord pays the dealer penalty. They pay a little... Oh, thank you, Fate Stay Night animation. 13 years. At least Right Lord pays a little bit more just to watch, right? They're going to pay $2,600 to my $1,300, and they lost their Riichi stick. So that feels good. It's a battle between me and a Saint level player for last. I know how this one ends. I don't know why, but whenever we wash the blankets, they feel like a little like dusty or something afterwards. And we're like, no, this is quite literally the opposite reason of why we're washing you. So I looked it up online, and people were like, you got to use warm water. They were like, you got to use warm water. I know it's like worse for the environment, yada, yada, yada. But like sometimes you have really soft water or really hard water, and that can cause like the soap to not dissolve. So you just got to use warm water. And then for the clothes, you can still stick with the cold water. The clothes, for whatever reason, are absolutely fine. It's just like the bedding whenever we do it. It's not coming out right. It's not coming out right. So we are blessed with an in-unit like 2-in-1, you know, a Hawk 2-in-1, if you will. We got a washer dryer. Maybe that's the reason, because we were feeling really good about it, but now we're like running into some issues where we're like, this is not doing what we need it to do as effectively as one would like. So maybe it's like the fact that it's a combined washer and dryer. That's maybe why it's a little weaker or something. This is the worst hand I've ever seen in my entire adult life, and yet I'm going to throw away the 5 of bamboo. Why? I don't believe in myself. I like the shapes that we have. And what's our pair going to be? Again, if you're new to the channel, we don't sweat that. I never con this. I just never con this. I never con this. I never, ever con this. Nope. My hand is literal garbaggio, okay? And no one has opened up their hand, and then after I con, 3 players can call Riichi. 3 players can call Riichi and take advantage of the new Dora and the new Aura Dora as well. All right, we're making our way downtown. Pawning fast, cheating last, and I'm homebound. White Dragon, Dora, Red 5. It is not bad. It is genuinely not bad. We would like to find a pair somewhere, right? We would like to find a pair somewhere. It's gonna happen. Don't you worry your pretty little head about this, okay? Don't even sweat it. We're gonna draw into something. Will it be We're still gonna draw into something. Don't even sweat it right now. Some of you are sweating right now, like the Key and Peele gif. It's not like that. I believe in us. We're gonna draw into a 1 or a 2 of characters. One of the biggest Mahjong lessons that we've learned recently is don't even sweat it. Don't even sweat not having a pair. It's just gonna flow. Like the Tigris in the Euphrates River, Fertile Crescent reference. So anyway, we're literally doing like laundry all day today. Because it's like, oh my god. Thank you, Fate Stay Night. Thank you so much, Fate Stay Night. And the double pair weight. And the double pair Tanya Red 5. And I love dealing into Tanya Red 5. And I love dealing into the dealer. And I love being in last place again. Oh, it was so nice to not be underwater and drowning, but now I'm gonna go back to drowning. Oh, no, I'm okay. I'm good. Thank you so much. Gonna take a sip of water. Getting a little bit of a headache. I think it's just too warm today. I genuinely, it's like freaking 85 degrees outside. It's like 77 inside right now. Yusong's brain is cooked and not in the good way, okay? This is not a Jesse we need to cook. This is like a Jesse. We gotta take care of ourselves right now. Mind, body, and spirit. You're mindful, Mr. White. What? Huh? You're gonna take my soundboard away? Huh? This is a stand my ground law, okay? I get to use the soundboard however I want. What are we talking about? Yeah, but because like you can't, it's not like a washer and a dryer. And I know this is like champagne problems, but it's like it's not a washer and a dryer. I mean, it is both of those things, but it's like one machine. So you have to wash something and then dry something, and then wash something and then dry something. So we're literally, and we've been putting one blanket in at a time because we thought that would help foolishly, naively. We thought that would help like the residue situation. Oh, you saying you just poop in the bed? Oh, I'm not pee pee poo poo in the bed, okay? It's not what's going on. I don't know why, but I don't know why it's like happening like this though. This is a disaster class of a hand. Can I just be real with you? This is a disaster class. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes. None of them I like. Okay. Someone release me from this infernal prison. I don't think I should be keeping this 5 of bamboo. I just don't. What? It's good if we draw into what? Literally only 6 of bamboo and 2 of them are gone. Yeah. I don't, or maybe 4 of bamboo. I guess is also okay. Hilarious. Good one. Okay, I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. If the fates smile upon me, we draw into a 2 of characters or a 5 of characters, and then we call Riichi discarding this tile, right? That would feel really, really good. At least we can end on a double-sided weight. If we draw into a 6 or a 9, I still call Riichi on the double pair weight. I still do. A crosser just 1 with a double pair weight, literally showing that it's possible. So let us chase that high, and that is really good. Pinfu is now open to us, folks. Pinfu is now open. Riichi Pinfu Red 5 door. He's engaged in a gamer position right now. His posture is way better than it was before, moments ago. He is engaged. This is a perfect Ishan 10. Pair, double-sided weight. Pair with a double-sided weight attached to it, aka an Omega chunk. We are gaming right now. 5 of circles deals me into a crosslord. I have to go for that. Like, I just, like, no one has called Riichi. I know someone's hand is ready. I had Riichi Pinfu Red 5 door. One must imagine Sisyphus going for it. One must imagine Sisyphus going, I guess. White dragon only hand. That's what they've reduced us down to. Are you seeing this? White dragon only. Okay, that was really good. White dragon only hand. The indignation. How dare this game? Would love to pawn the white dragon though. There it is. Oop. There it is. 1 tile away from Tenpai can guarantee a double-sided weight. Rylord's gonna call the con. Okay, and that's good for them. And I can't, like, I would need to draw into the door right now. I can't. That's okay. So how can we improve the value of this hand? Red 5. Red 5 of circles is the only way we can do it. I can't even con myself with the white dragon. This hand I would probably con. In for a penny, in for a pound. Like, well, I don't know. Just freaking send it. My Riichi Mahjong book, chapter 1. Don't sweat not having a pair. Chapter 2, I don't know. Just freaking send it, question mark. I think it's a good strategy primer. I don't even know what you want me to send right now. At least this tile is safe for right, Lord. I guess it's okay. This is still a perfectly fine. I'm perfect Ishan 10 posting right now. And nothing. It's okay. I'm not tilted. I'm not tilted, he said. He lied as naturally as he breathed. So we're just doing like 5 loads of laundry today. And that's like the environment. Like we're not helping the freaking environment today. But I also don't want to sleep with residue. We've just, for the last 3 months, the sheets have been residued up. You know what I mean? I chi here to break Ipatsu, and then yeah, I'm not dealing into this. I just refuse to deal into that. I just simply, Bartleby the Scrivener, I simply refuse to deal into this. Might still fold with the Night of Characters, but I'm like, yep. And here I go folding again. Yep. Here I go again on my fold. Yep. Yuppers. Can I tell you something funny, though? I was doing this song parody. I'm not grabbing my phone to check my freaking text or whatever, but the Huey Lewis and News parody. It's pug and it's tricky and tenpai sometimes. Okay, and then left lord dealer sumos. And I'm playing for third. I must just play for third right now. And then who's the freaking bozo that called the con? It didn't even give them more Orador. They would have hit, yeah, they would have hit 2 Orador anyway. And there's a dealer Hanemon. Enjoy, left lord, enjoy. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy too. Wicked. Sometimes the brain rot affects me a little bit. And what do I mean by that? Excellent question. I think I cut this 2-1 shape anyway, dude. What am I even looking at here? I'm not freaking happy with this. If I draw into a 4 of bamboo, it's awesome. 4-6-8 shape. I don't need to keep the 2 first. What was I saying? Oh, this is really good. Okay, maybe Tanya Terry rears his head once again. Like, I could pawn a 7 of circles or a 2 of characters right now. It's not the worst thing. I would even, I probably chi into, okay, hang on. That's freaking nasty. This is nasty now. Now I definitely pawn for 10 by. This is Tanya, red 5, red 5. It's good enough. When I'm playing to avoid last place and I'm staring down right lord as saint level player, we're throwing elbows trying to get on the M train together. Like, this is fine. I totally accept this one. I don't like the 9 of circles. Would much prefer a 7 of bamboo. Left lord cuts the door out. No one is even sniffing at the door right now. That's fine. I don't want anyone to have a huge hand anyway. Right lord cuts this 9-8 shape. Okay, weird. Not really sure what they're going for. I Riichi 1,000 gazillion. Riichi Tanya red 5 red 5. Freedom and wheat bozo. Like, genuinely, you have no. Look at my match history. What do you think I have to lose right now? Don't even, look at my match history, but just recognize, got it recognized? Just recognize for a second that those first place finishes weren't even satisfying. We would have sumoed Ipatsu'd on the 8 of circles, by the way. That's hilarious. It's not Tanya, so I send him back to the freaking kitchen, okay? I send him back. Double pair weight could be way better than this. Could also be way worse. I would love to run someone. I would love to sumo. These are just the truths that we hold to be self-evident. Maybe a gazillion 5 of circles comes out, and then like we can do something there. Oh, 3 of bamboo. Yeah, never punished. My 1-2 shape coming from a 4-5. No, couldn't be me. Actually, couldn't be me. The brain rot affects me because the lyric that I wrote down for the song parody, it's pog and it's tricky and tenpai sometimes. But when I was practicing, what accidentally came out was, it's pog and it's pog when it's pog sometimes. And the temptation to do that for the actual song parody, it's there. But I'm never going to water down this product, okay? I have this theory. If they're listening, I love corporations, but Naked Juice, you're on the list, okay? What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is, like, Naked Juice used to be really, really good. It used to be like buying a smoothie from like a smoothie place, and then you drink it and you're like, oh my god, I'm drinking a smoothie. These days, Naked Juice is the worst, excuse me, most watered down smoothie you can even, and it's like just so like sugary. It's like unbelievably sweet. Back in the day, it was still sweet, but it was sweet because there's fruit inside. Like, now it's sweet because it's just like, I know there's no fruit inside. This tastes like sugary water. I'm sorry. I love corporations. I think that they should have more rights in today's society. Even I cannot get behind the watering down of the Naked Juice. Can we, excuse me, I don't mean to be rude. I don't mean to be impatient. Decent hand. N'est-ce pas? Sumo? I'm so sorry. I don't mean, are there any sumo around? Like, can I sumo? Potentially, Sure, no one's discarding my tile, despite the fact that there's been a gazillion turns that have happened. Sure. Can we still please win, though? Like, I don't know, drawing our own tile? I seem to remember back, like, I remember once doing that. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's still in the game, because, you know, it's constantly changing and evolving. I don't know if it's still in the game, but Under the Sea domain expansion? Oh my god. I mean, I take the 3K. I'm not, like, I'm miffed, though. You know what I mean? I'm, like, miffed. We're barely just above Right Lord. We're barely just above Right Lord. And, like, there's one Riichi stick and 600, you know, repeat counters left over on the night before. Like, that's tricky. That's definitely tricky. And then I have a pair of the Vivian Westwinds. What are you even doing? Like, what are you... This is like a Pinfu hand if I've ever seen one, right? Pinfu would go really, really hard here. So just draw me into tiles that are around my other tiles. Yes! Yes! Okay. 4-5 goes tremendously hard. 4-5 goes, I can never complain again. Show me a 7. I call Riichi here no matter what. Whether it's a double pair weight on the Westwinds and the 8 of characters, or if it's a Riichi Pinfu double-sided weight on the 1 or the 4 of bamboo. I call that Riichi. Absolutely. I want to earn back my Riichi stick from the night before. I don't want to donate it. Sometimes people will leave very funny comments that are like, that's what I like about Yusong. Yusong sees all the players in need and then donates all his points away. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You stun locked me. You stun locked me in the middle of the commentary. And so that's, you know, I don't like it. Westwind must, right? Like I am a shell of a human. Westwind must come out here, right? Like one of them has been discarded. It's, oh yeah, and then you force feed me this Sumo. Frick off. Like, on every, and then show me, no Orador. Of course, I don't deserve Orador. Oh, I'm a naughty little dealer. I don't deserve the Orador. I mean, it's good. It's a nice buffer between myself and Right Lord. I get to remain the dealer. Another white dragon? No, definitely not. Definitely not. Okay, this hand is a little bit different. We'd like to see another Southwind. We'd like to see another white dragon, another green dragon, another 7 of bamboo, another 9 of bamboo even. Like, all of those tiles could work, but I would really love to open up my hand. Right Lord, terrifying. I don't know what Right Lord's got going on, but I don't like it. They cut 5 of bamboo followed by green dragon. They got something going on. Let me just see your matches. Guilty, Saint 2-star player. Pick on someone your own size. Recently, most seen. You might recognize them from their role as a 3rd place Theodore. A Crosslord, you're an NPC, just like me. We're all just NPCs. And then Left Lord, you've been running this table. Let's go. Master 3-star, 41. Yo star, are you seeing this? Like, I just don't. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. That's possible? Variants? They just shrug off variants? Can we at least, like, get an independent third-party investigative committee for this? And this is just baseless accusations. I'm living in the freaking crucible right now. Hashtag John Proctor. I gotta use the English degree somehow. And if it's not for you making jokes like hashtag John Proctor, then I don't even know what I'm doing here, okay? I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. If I draw into 2 of circles, I'm slamming the like and subscribe. Like, that's the perfect Dishon 10. That's a perfect Dishon 10. And that's the power of love, and that's the perfect Dishon 10. Pair, double-sided weight, Omega Chunk, which is a pair and a double-sided weight stable to it. We're gaming. No matter how we get into Tenpai, we can end on a 2-sided weight, baby. Riichi, nothing. Riichi, thin air. Nitrogen, ooh. 2 of bamboo and 5 of bamboo. I mean, a lot of 5 of bamboos have been thrown. At least, you know, other people can't use them that easily. 2 of bamboo, it's a freaking, I don't know. I'm just hoping that someone thinks it's safe. Someone be watching YouTube right now. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm, like, locked in. Everyone that I play Riichi Mahjong with needs to talk out loud. That's the only Yostar streamer mode of this game where everyone has to be giving commentary at all times. You have like a shock collar around you, unethical, and then every 10 seconds you don't say it's pug and it's tricky and it's cruel sometimes. They just dealt red 5. They just dealt red 5. I need to see this. I need to see what just happened there. I need, why would they? So this is South 2 repeat 3, South 2 R3 red 5 dealing. It's a Saint level player. Maybe they got like a nuts hand. Holy moly! Speaking of a nuts hand, I think this is good. I just pawn the green dragon and ask questions later. I might even pawn this and ask questions later. Like, I don't know. I weirdly. And now I wish I didn't. Okay, and now I'm gonna see like after that pawn decision. I think this is a confirmation Connor type of a moment though. Oh, this is so bad. At least it's not double Riichi. I know it looks like it, but it's not double Riichi, so that feels good. I got green dragon. If this deals in, I cry. I cry 1,000 rivers. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, I don't think pawning there is that bad. I just believed in getting the green dragon, and I believed in getting all triplets. Maybe that's a little naive of me, but you know, it's Adam and Eve, but also sometimes Adam and believe. You know what I mean? And I think that's interesting. Call him Hoover Dam the way he has no flow. All right, I mean, it's okay. And I never cut the door. I just I cut 3 of circles. They're not waiting with a 4-5. Like I cut 3 of circles, I guess. It's really painful. I hope someone else deals in. If Left Lord deals in, that would feel pretty good. Left Lord, if you want to prove that you're not using wall hacks right now, oh my god, look at how nasty this hand became. Look at how nasty this hand became. Do I ever pawn still? No, I don't. I think I try to like fold out of this situation. Southwind passes. It's a little bit of a scary tile. 6 of characters. I could get back into Tenpai, but like I can't now, right? I don't really have a valid hand. The green dragon was my ticket into the valid hand, and now we no longer have that opportunity open to us. I'm gonna cut 3 of characters. I don't know. They're not waiting with a 4-5. I think it's one of the best, one of the better case scenarios that we can, one of the safer tiles that we can do. I mean, if a crosslord deals into right lord too, like that's still a way of like that might make it easier for us to get in second. Deal in 4. Okay, 4 of circles is fine. I'm the only one that deals in anymore. I'm convinced that I'm the only one that deals in anymore. Everyone else just like has like this immaculate sixth sense of like what is safe, what isn't safe. I got the 7 of bamboo. I mean, it would be nice to not. I mean, it would be nice to remain the dealer at the end of all of this. You know, if we can get into Tenpai before exhaustive draw, and on the extremely, you know, I mean, I don't know how likely or unlikely this is, but like on the chance that Rylor does not win this hand, we might get to repeat as the dealer again. So, you know, they're stuck in here with me, and that would be nice, but we can't guarantee that fact. So 8 of circles is a safe tile. Don't know why I said that so rhythmically, but 8 of circles is a safe tile. And 8 of characters is also a safe tile. We're kind of running out though. Okay, this is not bad. Could she a weird 5 of bamboo if we needed to? But then like 7 of characters, I think they're waiting on 4-7. Like 4-7 is a very, very valid like target for them to hit right now. Hoping that they don't win. Hoping that they don't win. Doing my best folding right now. Doing some of my best folding that you've ever seen. If I must, yeah, another 4 of circles is getting discarded. Now, I'm trying to also reference Kabe, right? Like if we ever see 5 copies of the 5 of characters, we know that no one can have like a 5-6 in their hand. So that's interesting. I don't want to just rely on Suji. I also want to get the Kabe receptors out there. 2 of characters has been only twice discarded. Yeah, I don't like that. 3 of characters is definitely a safe tile. Can we please... Oh, 2-1-0. I need 1 more safe tile. I think this is fine, right? Yeah, 9 of circles is a safe tile. 9 of circles is a safe tile, right? Well, down the hatch. Gaming. Right, Lord. Single tile wait on the door. Yep. We never... Yep. We don't deal into those. We don't deal into those around here. Nope. We had 2 of them. We could have thrown away the first one. Oh, it's an honor tile. How bad could this be? We don't do that. Around here, we don't do that. D's in hand. Red 5, red 5. What do we want to see? Another Southwind, another Red Dragon. Now, it's extremely unlikely for the Southwind, but you know what? That's okay. Red Dragon is still a very good possibility. You know what? Coward. You coward. You didn't go for the 13 orphans. Yeah, it feels good to do that. I understand why people on the live stream, why they say that to me. This hand... also pretty good. A lot of awkward like middle weights here and there, but drawing into 2 of circles or 2 of characters or 4 of characters specifically for that Dora acceptancy, that would be pretty nice. I am sitting in the Nolan North seat, but like 2 of them are already gone. It's impossible for it to be a triplet. Southwind goes hard here. Southwind goes hard here. 4 of characters goes hard here. Would love to chi, but I can't do anything about it. So I just gotta appreciate it walking away, I guess. It's not the end of the world. Could draw into a 1-3-5, draw into a 4. Could draw into this weirdo, you know, 6, 7, 8, 9 shape. Like this shape is not as bad as it looks. If we draw into another 6 or another 9, like if we draw into another 6, we cut the 9, and if we draw into another 9, we cut the 6. In the sense that, in the sense that, like then we would have a triplet and a pair. So like this shape, I know it seems pretty whack. It's not that whack. 6, 7, 8 or a 7, 8, 9 Sanshoku, I'm starting to see it. The Sanshoku blinders are not on today. I'm literally seeing the effing Matrix live in 4K or whatever. So that's a possibility. Some 6s would be nice. Some 9s would be nice as well. Hand's a little bit slow, but you know what? That's okay. A little bit slow, but watch me go with a turtle emoji in between every single word. White dragon, not really what we're looking for. Plans for the rest of the day? I mean, I don't know. I don't think we're going to do the cherry tomato thing tonight. You know, but yeah, the night's still young. We could definitely still cherry tomato it up. The short that we watched was that like you get a, and I don't know if this is real or if this was edited or if this was just like misinformation. Okay, I don't know. So it's basically just 100% true. Just trust me. It's like you buy a bucket and a mop. No, you buy a bucket from like Home Depot and you fill it with, or like Lowe's or wherever, and you fill it with soil and then you put a tomato plant in there. Crossroads gonna sumo. And Right Lord knows they're getting destroyed right now. That was their dealer scene. Oh my god. We shouldn't be like, they got Ipatsu too. Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness. So let's just play. Well, we can't even play for second right now. All we need to do is, yeah, play. And Right Lord can't even reach you. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. So let us, yeah. let us just play for not last. Left Lord's gonna pawn. Don't really know what they're going for, but you know what? I don't think that we have to. White Dragon or Western would be good. Tanya is also totally fine. Right Lord, it's even hard for them to go for 13 orphans, and they need like a huge freaking hand to come back into this game. So I'm not really sure. This has to be like a half flush or a full flush hand. All right, game recognized game. I hope for their sake that they don't get it. I'm sorry. That is evil of me. That is half flush in the bamboo suit. Okay. Or a full flush in the bamboo suit. I know it's evil of me, but I hope that they don't get it. I hope that we can win before they do. Westwind, they could have a pair. They could have some copies of the Westwind in their hand. That would make things very, very awkward for yours truly. But we would just like to pawn the Westwind and then pawn literally or chi literally everything else in our hand. 7 of circles is not bad. Like this is a 3-5-7 shape as well, so can draw into another 4 or even another 6 of circles. Not very likely, but still I think that we should open up that possibility. Could always discard the Westwinds if we have to. Tanya, you know what I mean? Anyway, you drill some holes in the bottom of the bucket and like pretty shortly thereafter, you have a cherry tomato plant. Now, I don't know what kind of dark sorcery this is, but can I be real with you? I don't even like cherry tomatoes that much, but I'm entranced by the idea of doing some easy growing. Okay, not showing. A crosslord with the Riichi, and they're in the dealer seat, and I think I just have to GTFO. I think I have to GTFO. I am out of here. Right Lord can't even call it chasing Riichi. I think Right Lord is screwed. I think that Right Lord, unless the most miraculous thing in the world happens, I think they're screwed. I need a direct hit Hanemon to, I'm not going to get a direct hit Hanemon. Let's just put it that way. I'm not going to get a direct hit Hanemon. And Right Lord might even be trying to deal in at this point. We don't know. I can't get a direct hit Hanemon. So what do we do instead? We just fold here, and if Left Lord loses the dealer seat, at least we can delight in that. And I hear you saying, Yusong, that's extremely cruel. That's extremely cruel, and you shouldn't delight in other people's suffering. Look at what this game has done. Look at what, look what you made me do. Look, you made me start to relish in the suffering of others. Mahjong. Your Honor, Exhibit A. My client's match history. A gasp falls over the courtroom. Oh my goodness, of course you would become the Joker. Of course. Oh, of course they would become the Joker if their match history looked like this. Eastwind actually discarded previously by a crossword. I'm not even just trying to like, I don't want to deal in either. Like if we deal into a dealer like Hanemon or something, we would lose. So like we still have to stay alert here and just try not to like lose it all. I am so scared that Right Lord actually has something. I'm like so scared that they've had like a gazillion and a half years to get some value in their hand, and I do not want to deal into them either. Oh. Okay, nice sumo. Yeah. Aren't you? And I bet you're happy making us wait that extra 3 seconds. Does that make you feel really big and strong? Is that nice, a cross lord? Nice 3-han hand. Yep, nice 3-han hand. Right Lord busts. I'm still in here with 13,800. And you have the power of this red crystal. Okay, that's good. That's minus 16. And that's good. And you're casting a spell or whatever. And I'm 2,000 and late or whatever. And you know what? That's okay. Let me see what happened. That red 5 deal-in by Right Lord, I gotta see what happened. Maka, computer, analyze. Yusong, you did great today. Please. Okay. Yes. Yes, I played great today. I complained the whole time, but I played great. Yes! Here we go. South 2, repeat 3. I was running this table for a little bit. There were so many double runs in this one. Oh my goodness. Did they like the Riichi? They loved the Riichi. They loved the Riichi. Why not? Why not? And let me just peek your hand. You have 7. I don't even know what's going on. 7 shenanigans. Two of characters is not a safe tile, but like, I guess you're going for it. I guess 4 of characters was discarded early. I don't know. What would I do here? I would cut 3 of circles, but that's because I'm a freaking coward. But you can still get into Tenpai for 7 pairs here, so I don't hate it. Or like this. You know, this is a fairly safe tile as well. I guess 2 of characters is okay. Still leaves up like the most wide open tile acceptancy. 6 of bamboo. Maybe you understand that you just have to like go for something. You know what I mean? Like maybe like you're 1 tile away from Tenpai and your weights are going to be good, right? Is there any world where you're like giga fricked on your weights? Say you draw into like a 6 of circles, right? Is that bad for you? You Riichi with this double pair weight. Yeah, your weights are not good there. Say you draw into like 5 of circles. You cut this double pair weight. That's not good. I don't think that you can guarantee good weights here. I'm not trying to be like, you know, your honor or whatever, but like, yeah, no way the red 5 is right. I think I mean, I don't know better than them, but like I would have, yeah, like there's still avenues to Tenpai, and it's not guaranteed that I win this one. It's not likely, but it's not super duper guaranteed. And then afterwards, they just had like a disgustingly early Riichi, and I wonder if Maka wanted me to pawn the Westwind. They loved the pawn. They actually loved the pawn. My early pawns, how you gonna keep it pawn, have been okay. And then they wanted me to cut the 3, maybe go for the half flush. Oh, okay. Yeah, my half flush decision making is so bad. I feel like I always do it when I'm just trying to like shoehorn the half flush, but I never see it when it's like an actually good idea. So yeah, keeping the 3 of bamboo there would have been, or throwing the 3 of bamboo there would have been great. I got the white dragon, and then like we're folding for the rest of this game, right? And we played, yeah, this round score we played S-. I think that's okay. Folding with the green dragon, folding with the green dragon. Folding with the, yeah, we're never discarding the door. And they ended up on a single tile away for the door. And I bet Maka loved this Riichi. They loved that Riichi. I also love this Riichi. This is a double-sided weight. So it's either Pinfu or... So if you win this hand, it's Riichi, Dora, red 5. Disgusting. I think this is a Mangan, even though it's only 4 hun. Just because of the nature of the single tile weight. So if you cut the door here, it's Riichi, Pinfu, red 5. Yeah, that's not as strong. You gotta York it for the door. All right. I mean, we played a great game. Hilarious double Ron action, like constantly. And then we managed to end up okay in there somehow. Folks, that is going to do it for today's video. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous, as it helps me and the channel out such a great deal. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for the kind, like heartfelt comments, and just for the support, and for just like the encouragement. It means the world to me. It means the world to me. It sustains me. I feed off of that. You know? I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our VODs channel, in case you can't ever make it live. Whenever I stream Mahjong, I'll dual stream it over on YouTube, so you can keep your eyes and ears peeled here if that's what you're into. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.